WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of sky cams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together we're Mississippi Strong.
Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
Alrighty, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me here on WLBT Plus First Alert Weather Edition. I'm meteorologist Chase Franks, and I'm trying to get this to work for some reason. It is not. So, actually, I can do this. Hold on. For some reason, this mic just doesn't want to work. Backup mic. Wow. Look at that. Backup mic right there. Had it on standby. I hope you're having a great start to your day. Let's talk about the weather. It is a foggy one out there. A dense fog advisory here in central Mississippi for the start of your day today. Visibility looks fairly low across much of the area, and especially into areas further off to the south. So we'll take a look around town, off of a live view around on our First Alert Skycam network. Here's a look at the Renaissance at Colony Park camera, showing you some patchy fog into the metro, though. You can't even tell that's downtown Jackson, but it is. So some of our cameras that are higher up will actually show a little bit heavier fog. But look at Tylertown. Very, very foggy start for the day for you south. Even into Macomb, again, further off to the south. That we're seeing that dense fog. Actually, a surprise, Monticello, not too bad early this morning. Usually this is the foggiest camera, but otherwise, this camera is usually the foggiest, which is kind of funny. Good morning, Sheikah. Good morning, Melissa Price. Hope you're having a great start to y'all's day. Lexington at 71, Meadville at 63, everyone else in between. Fairly warm and fairly muggy here in central Mississippi. Over the next 7 days, we're going to see our temperatures slowly start to drop, going into the 80s for the day today and tomorrow. And then by Wednesday of next week, down to the 60s. Now you might be asking, well, Chase, why is that? So let's talk about that. Right now, not expecting any rainfall for your day today. That stall boundary just off to the northwest of us, well, that's going to swing all down into your forecast. So let's track that out for you. Into the day on Friday, we're tracking out some showers and thunderstorms. Not talking about a lot of severe weather here into the day on Friday. That's good, but we are going to be tracking some gusty winds, some good bit of rainfall here into your forecast. And then that moves on out. Saturday and Sunday, we stay mostly dry. A chance for an isolated shower. Tuesday next week, that's the day that we're kind of concerned about. Not only will there be a lot of traveling here in central Mississippi and really across much of the deep south if you are planning to head on out for any Thanksgiving travel, I want you to be aware that we are going to be tracking chances for stronger to maybe even some severe storms with this system. So the setup right now is looking to be into the day on Tuesday, maybe into Wednesday. It's been back and forth, but obviously something we're going to be keeping a close eye on. Then by Friday and Saturday, we are quiet and we are dry here at home. And again, this is a look at our European model. Let's talk about this GFS. So it's not working. My graphic updated at 7 a.m. and it's not working. Darn it. This showed snow into the day yesterday. So I want you to take that with a grain of salt, people. I'm actually going to make this big because this really grinds my gears, irks me quite a bit when someone on Facebook or someone on TikTok will put one model run and say, you know what? It's going to snow. That's the truth. It'll snow the day after Thanksgiving. It's not going to snow the day after Thanksgiving, people. That was one model run, the GFS, and also 7+ days out. let me teach you something, people. This is what I look for whenever I forecast. I look for consistency. When you talked about multiple models, there are hundreds of thousands of models. And we're talking about taking a large group of the most trustworthy models and saying, okay, this is what this one's saying. This is what this one's saying. This is what this one is saying. All three need to start lining up. And if they're not, well, it's like, okay, well, which one has been the most consistent in the past few weeks? So we look at the consistency in the model runs and the consistency in the model. So the European's been fairly confident in saying that, it's going to get cooler, but not extremely cold. And then you look at the GFS and it has shown pretty good confidence that, hey, it's going to get pretty cool. Not expecting snow. There was one model run and a day. There's roughly 4 to 8 model runs, depending on what model you're looking at. Sometimes there's even up to 24 every hour. Sometimes they update. So sometimes you get one model run that'll just be out of whack. It got some weird data in that, that's an outlier usually. My favorite description of it is 99% of the time, your favorite restaurant's going to be good. But there's always that 1.01% of the time that you're like, man, my food's cold. The service was kind of stinky. Like, what's going on? But that doesn't mean you're going to hate the restaurant. That means that doesn't mean you don't trust the restaurant. It just means it just had a bad day. That's okay. It happens. But some people will take that bad day at that restaurant and say, that restaurant was awful. I do the same, and I'm sure you have as well. So what I'm saying is don't jump to conclusions, and please do not believe everything you read on the internet. The consistency with that model, the snow's gone. It was gone in the next model run, but people were taking that picture and saying, this is the truth, people. Please don't believe it. And I want to make sure you're educated in that sense. I mean, Mississippi sees a lot of severe weather, a lot of weather in general. So we're an educated group when it comes to the weather. We know what we're talking about. We know when someone is leading us astray. So I'm just going to leave that there and make sure you know that you don't believe everything you see on the internet. But if you have any questions regarding how I forecast, how we go about these things and what we look for with these trends, don't be afraid to ask. I'd be happy to answer them at any point, at any time. I feel as though if I can help you become a little bit more educated in the weather world, I'm doing my job. So if you have any questions about anything at all, don't be afraid to ask me at any time or ask your favorite local meteorologist. And I get it if it's Dave. I understand, but I'm right here too. I'm just saying. But have a great one. Enjoy the rest of your day today. We'll have another update live and online at 9:45 for you. Have a blessed one and drive safe out there in that fog.